Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Hello there, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. So we're looking at the map here, and we see Serbia, and Serbia, is actually beautiful when you get down to it. It's surprising, I think. These Balkan areas are just gorgeous, and yet they're not necessarily big destinations for people to go venture abroad, perhaps. As you think, I'm going to go to Italy, I'm going to go to Greece, I'm going to go to Spain. Well, neither of us have ever stepped foot in Europe, but we've looked.
Yeah, we've looked at lots of pictures.
Yes, and why are we bringing up Serbia? Well, right now there is a lot of stuff going on in Serbia. As you can see, look at the scale of the protest in Belgrade at this moment. And whenever I think Belgrade, because of my age, I think Yugoslavia. But, the Balkan Wars, and Balkan is a key word there, broke that nation up, the nation that used to be Yugoslavia, into smaller countries, of which Serbia is one of those countries. This is an area, too, where you have a variety of different religions coming and connecting together and sometimes butting heads. And again, that's kind of one of the things we're always harping on, talking about how religion has been used as a tool for chaos, division, and warfare. This is something that looks like it might be going a little bit out of hand. You see some direct footage on the opposition protest in Belgrade, Serbia. What are they opposed to? Well, when you search the news, you'll discover they had snap elections in Serbia. So there was a quick election called, and you have all sorts of allegations going on. As you see this one from Yahoo 6 days ago, Serbian President accused of busing in 40,000 people from Bosnia to vote. And then the other way around, Serbian President alleges foreign interference in elections. Where have we heard this? I mean, gosh, what we see playing out in the U.S. is playing out in other nations. And it's all been seen by seers like Nostradamus and Alois Ermeiler, to bring up a few of them. And the reason why Serbia is always one of those nations I always just keep an eye on in these times is because Alois clearly stated in his visions, I see a big man, an immigrant. He's covered in blood, and next to him is a knife. 2 men killed the third. They're paid to do so. One killer is black. The other is white and blonde. It will happen in the Balkans. I cannot say exactly where. War will be declared everywhere in one night. I see 3 more numbers. I do not know what they mean. 2 8s and a 9. It will start in the east, but will come quickly in the west. And so he goes on saying, I see men drinking and playing cards in a bar when soldiers force their way into the shop. They're all wearing black suits, and I see a 3 number, but I can't say what it is, 3 days or weeks. And he goes on and describes basically a massive Russian and Russian allied invasion into Europe. And also, the commencement of the Third World War. So, it's just something to note because this still may be months away, or it could be happening shortly. And so Serbian President Alexander Vučić thanks foreign intelligence services. I guess there's some foreign intelligence services he likes and some that are trying to undermine him. And again, these are all, when you get down to it, they're all Anunnaki wars. This is the reality. Again, the quote-unquote Anunnaki gods, they play with the tribes of man in a big game of chess, checkers, or maybe Stratego, for those of you that remember Stratego or Risk.
Mm-hmm. I know, just wondering what that guy's background was thoroughly. Is he part of the other structure that we definitely know about? Does he have his own Wiki page, stuff like that? But it is very disturbing how, in the Bible it says, I'm going to create man in my image. Well, yeah, they created man just so they could mimic the warring that goes about. So we have that part of us in our nature, and it's just something that we have to rise above, and we have the capability.
There you go. Yeah, so he does have his own little WEF wiki, in case you were, curious. So yeah, he has his own page on WEF, and meanwhile, it looks like Serbia could be heading into a very similar position. Well, you might say this is January 6th, or you might say January 6th was nothing in reality. And it probably is absolutely nothing compared to what's to come. And it's not that we're, as some people say, you focus too much on all that's going on. Well, again, we can ignore everything that's going on. Is that going to change anything? No, it's not going to change anything. What we're trying to do is trying to awaken consciousness to the manipulation that's going on and how we're always set upon ourselves. This is what the system is always doing. So, you see here, situation at the city assembly is heating up because they're breaking into where the politicians are, is what you are seeing going on. This is a statement from Vučić. They only confirm that they are violent. We will not let them destroy our Serbia. We have received thousands of calls from those who want to defend this country. We ask them to stay at home. The institutions of Serbia are strong enough to defend Serbia and defend Belgrade. Violators will be arrested, and Serbian institutions will deal with the criminals. So, again, there is this awakening going on the planet in more ways than one. And what we're seeing in the U.S. is not isolated. This is all over. And again, that's what Nostradamus did talk about in his letter to his son. He said the war, when he was talking about the world war that is, it's already underway, the war and the revolutions. Now, when he talked about the revolutions, he said that they would last for years to come. The revolutions will last for years to come. So WW3 may be declared over pretty quickly, but that's just like not even a battle, really, because that is, again, something that has been predetermined by the true political structure, that it's going to come about in order to implement their new CBDC, one new digital currency for everybody. And if you don't go by that, then you're just going to starve, and again, saying they're gonna have to declare. You had what's his name, Kerry, saying, "Oh, we got to declare war on farming, declare war on food production because they want us all to eat Soylent Green." That's the reality, made of crickets and who knows what else. And then we got their knight in shining armor, Elon. He wants to put stuff in your brain. He wants to chip your brain. Yeah, well, it's going to help you with weight loss. Well, yeah, I've seen a lot of the big FARMA out there that will help with weight loss. Oh, what's the side effect? Cancer may occur. Death has been experienced. We'll pass on that, and we'll pass on the Neuralink. Again, they always sell us on this great new idea. Yeah, as you see this. Notice, deductions from your pay start January 1st, beginning January 1st, 1937. Your employer will be compelled by law to deduct money from you, your wages every payday. This is in compliance with the terms of the Social Security Act, sponsored and signed by President Roosevelt. August 14th, 1935, deduction begins with 1%, increases till it hits 3%. There is no guarantee that you will ever get your money back. And it's not voluntary. We're stealing it from you, and you may never see a penny. Nothing you can do about it, honey.
Yeah, I mean, this has been the story for a very long time, and they pass certain laws and they pass new taxes, and things never, ever, ever, ever get rolled back. I mean, it's like bills will always go up, not down, and money just keeps decreasing. And when you go to pick up your mail, you got plenty of bills, but no money. I mean, the times are really getting tight out there. It's just no fun.
Absolutely, and if you don't have a tinfoil hat, then might as well wear a pineapple. Yeah, we'll repurpose pineapples, and we'll start wearing them for protection against the nanu out there.
I gotta say, that's a good color on the kitty.
It works. It definitely works. Absolutely.
Yeah, it indeed.
Again, guys, we want to thank you for your support over on Patreon. We couldn't do it without you guys. Stay prepared. As we see a lot of the regulars making comments that they are preparing. That's great because, again, it doesn't do any good to stick your head in the hole and just go la-di-da-di-da-di. It's not happening because it's going to happen, and chances are you'll get run over by a tank. It's good to get out of the way whenever possible. And, again, put out your frequencies for the best outcome. Put out your intention, your prayers. Help humanity wherever you can. Please do share these videos and other videos by other people that are just simply trying to wake people up and hopefully save some lives in the meantime, and certainly also elevate some understanding of the bigger picture.
Source bless and namaste.
Namaste.